Let it
Five,
rip.
4, 3, 2. I know you'll see somehow the world will change for me and be so wonderful.
Beautiful. Three, two,
Ding
one. Let it
dong.
rip.
Motherfuckers!
Let it
Okay,
rip.
I started recording by the way.
3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Hey guys, what's
Let
going
it
on?
rip.
Welcome
That's
to
the stupidest
Nobody,
shit.
my pants. Let it
welcome
rip. You get the joke?
welcome to welcome to big town of the little
Yeah, we're
prairie.
changing the name every time now. I've
Every
decided.
single time it's new.
Today's episode of Better Call Us
This is because we know things
is
like
today's episode is called uh uh
a big
White Woman Pepper
charity
Spray.
hour.
White Woman Charity Hour. All right, we're taking in calls. Every donation goes to a random white woman. Um,
Everyone goes to a donation.
in
People
today's episode, you gotta guess what we're gonna talk about.
don't know what you're gonna be talking about. it's
We should
it's
stream on Twitch.
How about
we
you
should.
twitch my wiener in your mouth?
It's possibly
Just
the worst thing I've ever heard.
that's actually probably the best thing I've ever heard.
What do you guys think of Obi-Wan?
Obi-Wan, I haven't seen it.
I liked it.
No, I don't care enough to watch it. So you guys could talk about it, and I will act like I know stuff.
So this guy,
Yeah,
it's so basically this guy named Darth Vader and
sure.
his buddy,
What's
uh,
his buddy's name?
his buddy's name is Ben, and he cut his legs and arms off and dropped them into a pit of lava.
Dude,
And
I
so
need
it's
you
yeah.
to don't. If I scream, don't stop.
What?
Like that would be Darth Vader, like saying to Obi Wan, like,
Oh.
you know, I consent to this. I don't. If I
No, he
scream,
didn't consent to it.
it's funny if you did.
It would be funny if he did. It'd
He
be
sits
also
down,
funny if the
Obi-Wan
whole
doesn't
movie was
talk.
a comedy and it was really funny. That'd be funny.
Dude, I can't. Okay, I came up with the idea. Well, after watching like the Thor movie, because like my family was like, what are they gonna call the next one? I was like, what if it was just really horrible and like a like adults only rating, and it was
I thought
called
it was
War,
really a cute
and
movie, you know,
it was called Thor Hard and Fast,
Dominic,
and it was
especially
just sex.
that
50
ending was
Shades of
cute.
Thor.
50 Shades of Thor,
The
50
ending
Shades of
was
Lightning.
No, that's too cool.
I have Michael Jackson on
Thor
speed.
5.
50 Shades of Hammer.
Thor 5. Thor 5.
It's just him fucking himself in the ass with a hammer.
With the hammer.
Have you guys ever seen One Guy, One Jar?
What?
Have you
One
guys
guy?
ever seen One Guy, One Jar?
I thought you meant two girls, one cup.
No,
No, that's a different video. One Guy, One Jar. He puts the
What
jar.
happens?
He puts a jar in his butt and then it breaks and
Oh,
he's like trying to get it all the broken glass out and it's bleeding. It's crazy.
okay. Well, I'll give you this one.
It was on National Geographic.
I'll give you this one by Pagacha. Have you heard of Mr. Hands? I think is what it's called.
No, I have not heard about Mr.
Mr.
Hands.
Hand. I need to make sure I get this right. Yeah, Mr. Hands is his alias. and what happened is he was a Boeing engineer, and it's gonna be really ironic when he actually later in the story. But he's a Boeing engineer, and all of his friends get drunk, and they're walking around like some like countryside.
he was drunk
And
while he
they-
did it.
Yeah, apparently, I think so. It'll make
I don't
sense.
think so.
It'll make
I'm pretty sure he was
sense.
completely sober.
Okay, but anyway, sober or not, his friends and his friends dare him to go up to a horse and get fucked by it.
Oh my gosh, is this the Spokane guy?
The Spokane guy.
Is this
I
the guy
don't.
from Spokane?
It's Enumclaw.
Or Enumclaw? Yeah, is this the guy from
Enumclaw.
Enumclaw?
Yeah, and
Oh my
he
god.
goes up to the horse and he dies.
Yeah, yeah. Like, there's memes about how that's the only reason that some people know where Enumclaw is. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
At least it puts Washington on the map.
It does. It puts Washington wouldn't be on the map if it wasn't for him.
We'd be an unknown state.
We'd just be like
No one-
there'd just be an empty spot on the U.S. map where it'd just be ocean.
We'd be the only state that doesn't send votes to like
He is our
for, like,
savior.
president. Mr. Hand saved us from an eternity of darkness.
There's like a giant like 5 mile high wall just around the state.
It's like a bunch of friends went on like vacation to this like foreign uninhabited land.
It's a huge desert. The whole state's a desert.
They saw a horse, and by doing it, like the timeline shifted to where everything just turned into lush greenery.
Whether
whole
people
entire
know,
history?
just people. Oh, he's the only one who knew what it was before, and he died.
And now he
died creating a. Yeah,
He couldn't share it with the rest of the world.
he died. He
Dude,
died
got
with his
fucked by a
secret.
horse.
He
This
fucked
is
my
so
horse.
sad. Dude, I always like the idea of the horse being like, "What the fuck? What? Why? What's happening?"
Okay, do you,
And the horse, like his horse friends, come and was like, "Yo, dude, what'd you do tonight?" I'm like, dude,
dude? I
I
scored, dude. By who?
My life, I had fucking awesome sex. And they're like, really, with who? This fucking guy, this random human guy, and he died.
He fell asleep right after. It was crazy.
I tried kicking him the whole time.
I stepped on his head and everything.
He just didn't wake up, but sadly, he just had to be killed.
I had to do it. I had to do it.
I had to do it.
Do you guys ever think that maybe, like every
He dared
second,
me.
you guys ever think?
ever wonder about the secret life of pets?
I do.
The life of Pi.
That's actually
Well,
like 40% of my what my brain does.
Looks into your brain. There's a lot of secret life of pets in there.
40%.
Like Inside Out, but they're all animals.
40% of my brain
Is
is
that what
just
it's like
thinking about
looking
what
into a
pets
furry's
do.
mind?
I remember when the
Look
movie was
at-
announced. I literally like I had to go to the hospital.
My mind just couldn't.
It took 100% of my brain.
My brain got infected.
I had access to 100% of my brain for moments,
Like
and it hospitalized me.
It's like the analog Kirby horror online video thing where they turn the too much Kirby thing into like an actual virus that kills you.
Do you know
It's
do you know where
interesting.
that
Yeah.
fake fact came from that we only use 10%
Have you
of
guys
our
ever
brains?
seen that gay porno?
What?
What?
Which
What
one?
Which one?
kind?
You know that one.
What?
There's
Oh yeah,
only
that
one.
one. Where the guy dressed up as Mickey Mouse. I remember that.
What? That sounds
Anyway,
real.
so
And he said, "This is my clubhouse."
this guy was this famous brain scientist was working on brains,
You mean
and
neurologist?
he was talking about brains, and he published this thing that says back then they only, well, still we don't know a lot about brains, but he said we only really know
Just
about
check it out.
10% what 10% of brains can do, and that became we only use 10% of our brains.
Oh,
That's retarded.
a little bullshit.
Science is stupid and
Duh.
dumb.
And I don't believe in it.
That's a stupid. That's stupid.
This is my impression of Connor. Duh. Duh. I'm Connor. Duh.
Now, Connor, don't want you to think that we mean ill will
I do.
when horribly insulting you and making up these lies.
They're not
You know what's
lies.
annoying?
That's actually what I think about Connor.
Do you know
When
what?
Aaron says that, you know Orhan and Andrew and Donis, right?
A little bit.
When
I don't
Aaron
think I
says
really- I
that
don't
they're my
think I
friends
really-
too, and then they invite him to a party, and I don't hear anything of it until 5 minutes before.
Five Nights at
Yeah.
Freddy's.
From Aaron and
Oh,
Aaron.
that's a friend.
Five
no,
Nights
no,
at
it's- we just like hanging out with
Freddy's.
them. And it's like, okay, dude, whatever. He just says that stuff to
Whatever.
make me feel better. It's so bullshit.
No, it's like
No, he really does.
I know. It's just like for me, it's like I kind of wish that as spent a lot more time with my friends in high school because I was too
don't-
focused on homework.
That's
And then I
fair. I mean,
fucking
I
push
just
people
didn't really
away.
have many friends, and I didn't really have a real high school experience. So like going to an actual party, even though I won't be doing like any cool I won't be drinking or anything, and I'll probably be
Of
uncomfortable.
course, yeah,
But
I
it would have
wouldn't
been
be
fun
either.
for me.
Yeah, it's like for me, it's like I was so focused on my schoolwork that I didn't really like. I was good friends with people. Don't get me wrong. Like I did like senior year. I actually got together with people and we went places and stuff like that, and it was a lot of
Yeah.
fun. But like at the beginning, like basically for like 3/4 of my whole entire high school life, I didn't do anything with my friends. I barely did anything.
That's a real
It didn't
L
really
for you
help.
guys.
It didn't really help. To be fair, on my part, it didn't help that I lived like 40 minutes away from any of my friends, so I couldn't really do I couldn't do like the thing was like you walk over to your friend's house. I couldn't do that, and since I couldn't really drive, I had to get my parents to go places, but they had a lot of stuff. They have a lot of stuff going on usually during
My parents
school.
didn't allow me to walk
I mean, like, yeah, of
up until
course,
like
Connor,
15 or
you live in
14.
like, yeah. I mean, like, I wouldn't walk around your area.
Dude,
Didn't a
tons
meth
of
lab
kids
blow
walked in
up
my area and
recently?
they were fine.
A what?
Didn't like a meth lab blow up by your house like a couple years ago?
My house?
No, by
Like a
Connor's
decade
house.
ago.
A
Okay,
meth
it wasn't
lab
that long
blew up
ago.
by your house, Connor?
I mean, it wasn't that recently, is what I meant to say.
But yeah, I know, of course. Yeah, you said it a few years ago.
Well, he said it was a decade ago. I thought it was more
A
recent. Than
decade
that.
ago. 10 years ago.
Four
The meth
score
lab
7 years ago,
was
the meth lab blew up.
Fourscore, dude. I like the idea of like president. My favorite thing to like think of is like if presidents like just had like emergency call if like they had an emergency broadcast of just them like saying, I was playing video games and it did. I took like 4 hours and nothing dropped for me on the boss I wanted. Like if they just did that for majority of their presidency, that'll be really funny. like like Obama walks in and everyone's like, "Oh, what's he gonna talk about? This must be big." And he's like, "Well, my internet cut out. It's fucking bullshit. Thank you for your time."
You're
And then
welcome.
walked away.
You don't deserve it.
Walked away. If they had like small like rants about like mundane parts of their life and then they just walked away.
What if Obama had the Joe Rogan style podcast?
Dude, I want to see Obama on Joe Rogan. I want to see what antics they could get up
I'm
to.
going to post straight up porn on my
What?
Instagram account and see how fast it takes for me to get banned.
Ban me. I
I'm
dare
planning
Ban
you.
me, I dare you!
Come at me, Meta. This means war.
Are you
I'm gonna do it-
not entertained?
No, I'll do it on something I don't use often.
You
I'll do it
make
on,
thousands of accounts. And you just,
And defeat an army.
come at me, Meta. I dare you.
Bring me Mark Zuckerberg!
Bring me his head on a
Challenge
plate.
the combat.
I
We're gonna
challenge
say
you
that
to
we're
a
gonna get banned off
duel.
Discord.
We're not going to get banned. What? We're going to get banned on Discord for saying that an online army of 1,000 people challenged Mark Zuckerberg to single combat?
I challenge you to a hand-in-hand combat duel.
And then, I mean, like, how could... Oh no, we said something kind of funny.
Man, I'm so exhausted from all that sex.
Dude, I feel you.
Man,
I'm
I
gonna
don't,
like introduce myself.
I don't know
to
about
someone
you
by
guys,
saying
but I
that.
love sex.
I had a lot of sex. I'm
Dude,
so exhausted.
I wouldn't do this in real life, but I want somebody in the world to like they just get to like college or
To have
something.
sex with me.
They just get into college or something. They set their room up before their roommate and they go like out on the town just like to explore. And they run inside their room and meet their roommate for the first time and be like, "Oh, that sex was exhausting." Anyone has to meet you. I want somebody to freak their roommate so much.
I want to freak out my roommates so much by like killing their family and stuff, and
And
they'll be like,
I'm
"Whoa!"
stabbing them in the chest with a
I
machete.
want to
I want to look in their eyes as the life leaves them.
I'm going to find their mother and imprison parts of her
I want to
body
dress
in
up like
little
Moon Knight,
jars.
hide
And then
behind a door, and stab them with a crescent-shaped knife.
I'm gonna.
I'm going to go to their mother's house and I'm going to cut her up into little pieces and put her in jars and have him come to a small winter town and complete tasks from my 4 family
It's a bit dark,
members.
Dominic.
I'm gonna tape. I'm gonna tape like a. I'm gonna
It's
tape
Resident Evil
a
8.
clickbait thumbnail of their family with little arrows pointing at them, and tape it to the wall, and then like cross
No.
out some of the arrows every couple days. See what happens.
And just see the reaction. Like, why are you doing that? It's like, oh, it's nothing. Nothing you have to
That's
be
not me.
concerned
I'm
about.
not doing that. That's not me.
Connor, have you heard of Resident Evil 8?
No, I've never heard of Resident Evil ever.
Yes, you have. Play Resident Evil 2 on YouTube.
Would you?
My
We
friend loves it and
gotta
wants me
do
to get
more
all
of
the
that.
games so I can play with
We
it.
have to do
I
more
might
of
actually do
that.
that.
We have to do more of that YouTube channel.
Hey
You hear
Connor.
me?
Connor.
What?
Gay son or thought daughter?
Ooh, that's kind of
Gay
tricky.
son.
Gay son? Okay, how about
Silly.
this? Racist son or
Sexist daughter.
racist son, sexist daughter.
Racist son. No, I'm just kidding.
I'd rather be a racist than a sexist. It's like a negative in both because you can't.
Okay.
So you're gonna be canceled for one or the other.
I don't care if my son is gay or racist or both.
Or both.
Okay, Cole Sprouse or the Olsen twins. Just
You're
Cole
kidding me, right?
Sprouse, by the way. Just Cole Sprouse.
Cole Sprouse or Sprouse Cole?
The Olsen twins are creepy as shit.
Okay, but Cole Sprouse is also kind of weird. You know, he actually runs a brewery now?
What?
No, that's Dylan.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It is Dylan.
But Connor, the Olsen twins have starred such hit movies such as New York Minute, It Takes Two, and Passport to Paris.
The Olsen twins actually killed 4 people in
And The
2011.
Challenge.
As they were children too, they just killed them in cold
Wait,
blood. And
hold
everybody
on.
covered it up.
Mary-Kate and Ashley cartoon show?
What?
What?
That's real.
Excuse me.
Hey guys, do fan.
Mary-Kate
Me and Liam both said what?
Mary-Kate and Ashley in action.
Do you guys do like fan clubs still exist? Like physical fan clubs for people?
Probably.
No, but I
mean,
stalk my
they're
celebrities.
probably not as popular, but there's certainly a real thing still.
What is this? I just found a TikTok page that's called.
You know what? That's
What is
probably-
this?
Fan clubs are probably a big thing in Japan, actually, if I'm thinking about it, because they're very much into the actual like
What the
in-person
hell?
stuff.
Why is everything
Like-
in Korean?
What do you mean?
I just looked up Christian Walker, and I found this thing that says, "Is Christian Walker gay?" And then it's TikTok, but everything's in Korean. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, you guys hear about the Japanese prime minister?
Yeah.
No,
he
what?
got
What happened?
assassinated.
Oh
He
my
got
God.
assassinated. Yeah,
That's
like,
crazy.
A guy walked up to him with like a fake gun. That
No, it was a
Like-
homemade gun.
homemade gun. Sorry, not fake, because how would he have died? But like
He walked up
It
to
was
him with a
like-
Nerf gun and
Little-
shot him in
Hold
the
on,
Little
wait.
eye.
squirt gun. He
Hold
got
on, I
scared
don't-
so hard he died.
Okay, we're gonna talk about this, everyone at home, but we don't. For me personally, it's sad. I don't know about these two bozos, but we
You
don't.
two bozos, shut the
We
fuck up.
don't. We don't want to like. Okay, let's just say the story, so that way we don't make light of the situation of a man dying
Okay, that's
like
fair.
today. So for those who are unaware, there was the former Prime Minister of Japan, Shinzo Abe. A guy, he was having a.
He
I think
denied
he was
war
having a
crimes
rally.
made from the Japanese
He was-
to other countries.
He was having
World
a
War II.
rally.
He denied them.
He just ran, like a guy came from like the nearby train station, just fucking ran up.
Now the question
And
is,
shot
did he
him.
deserve this?
Did he deserve it? I don't fucking
Nobody
know,
deserves death.
dude. Wait, Connor.
Even Hitler, Liam? Huh?
Well, I mean, there's some exceptions, but I don't think Shinzo Abe was
Oh, no.
serving.
That's true.
It creates drama.
It creates. We
Okay,
don't want drama
there are
for a new
exceptions to.
podcast.
Some people do deserve to die, but
Yes.
I don't
Not
think he was
all-
one
Does
of them.
Dominic deserve to die
Yes.
No, what have I done?
for his war crime?
I mean, I killed a bunch of people in that one war that we don't talk about.
Do you guys remember
I mean,
when Dominic just watched as he saw a man push 5 children off of a cliff, and he didn't say anything either? I
Dude,
watched
like-
him watch.
I blanked out, and my mind became like nothing for a minute.
Oh my god! I need to read something to you guys that I thought was so funny.
Did I just spark a new idea?
No, there's something I remember that I have to that I thought was so funny. I have to read to you guys.
Does minimize this?
Okay. Here, let me find it. Here it is. 7 things I lifted with my adrenaline rush instead of the car that was crushing my son. Number 1, a concrete bench. Look, I know that I should have lifted up the car that was crushing my son, but I didn't realize that in the heat of the moment. It's not like I had some time to sit down and think things through. So I decided to lift up a huge concrete bench and carry it over my head for a while. Emerson was screaming and I was scared and I didn't know what to do. Number 2. Number 2, a mailbox. And not just any mailbox. It was one of those metal UPS ones that they have bolted to the sidewalk. And it was full of mail. When I saw my special little guy pinned under that car, I ripped his mailbox right out of the ground and shook it wildly over my head. Letters were flying everywhere. I am 5'4" and 118 pounds.
You have to clarify.
Number 3.
I posted it.
Number 3, a different car. I heard Emerson yelling at me to pick up the car, so I did, but it turned out it was a different car, and there was an elderly couple inside of it, which I realized almost immediately, but my hysterical strength had pretty much taken over, and I flipped the car onto its roof and proceeded to kick massive dents into the doors.
Wow.
Number 4, soft serve machine. There was an ice cream shop right there. Soft serve. There was an ice cream shop right there, so I walked in and ripped the soft serve machine off the floor and tossed it in circles over my head like pizza dough. A mother is capable of extraordinary things when her child is in danger. With Emerson had been trapped under that soft serve machine instead of a car. Number 5, a discarded Wendy's cup. It wasn't heavy at all, but I picked it up anyway and waved it around in the air. Number 6, the responding EMT. Emergency crews were on the scene within minutes, and I stormed right over the first EMT I saw and bench pressed him high in the air. I slammed against the side of the ambulance and carried him probably 3 or 4 blocks. Luckily, the other EMTs who responded were able to attend Emerson while I was throwing their colleagues into an awning. I was so strong you wouldn't believe it. I wish there was a video of this. Number 7, the soft serve machine again. At this point, things get a little blurry in my memory, but I recall going back to the ice cream shop once again and hoisting the soft serve machine over my head. The ice cream was dripping all over my face and everybody was screaming. Firefighters and EMTs are already rescued my son. I stayed really strong for probably another hour.
Stayed strong.
Guys. We're going
What?
to talk about a rough topic now.
Okay.
Something that's been in the US for a while.
What's it about?
Red Dead Redemption 2 isn't getting any new updates.
No, it's not. You abandoned that fucking thing like months ago.
Now, what do you think I was going to talk about?
I thought you were going to talk about that horrible atrocity you committed a couple nights ago.
What?
Yeah, that horrible thing.
Oh, when Joe Biden fell down the stairs?
No, not that.
When he
know
fell
what
off the
I'm talking
bike?
about.
Should I fall off anything? If not, I don't care.
Begins with an R.
Wait, what's the next thing he's going to fall off of?
A little one of those like spring ducks at the like those ducks on a spring at the park.
No, he's going to fall off a duck boat.
No, it's not duck boat. No, people already died from duck boats in Seattle.
What?
Yeah. Remember? Duck boat that fell off the bridge?
Yeah, I remember that. That's Joe Biden duck boat.
Joe Biden duck boat.
do
That's
you
his
guys
full name.
do you guys do you guys remember when Ben Shapiro was like, guys, this is Home Depot. They have been silent
Yes,
about
I
all this
do.
stuff. This is a beautiful piece of wood. I love it so much. And it's a beautiful
That
piece
was
of wood.
awesome.
Yeah. I love Ben Shapiro. He's so silly.
He's a funny little devious man.
If Ben Shapiro wasn't political, I'd probably be a fan of him.
He's still funny. He
But
like
you know what?
he,
Sam?
like I like a lot of his stuff is just like him
He's like a
going on
huge.
rants.
He's a huge nerd. He loves comics and stuff. He plays the violin. He's
But some-
Jewish.
Dude, that
Dude,
freaking
they made a-
the
they
freaking
made a
have you seen that laugh? I'm gonna play it. One sec.
What?
that laugh.
Here, I'm putting it in the chat. One sec. Okay, here it is. I'm sending it now.
Sending a good time, sending a good laughing like the Joker.
Kamala, like, there's a lot of stuff you can't just do as president of the United
Oh,
States.
yeah.
And Kamala Harris is like, well, yes, we can. Ah!
Yeah, he does
How
the
you know, like,
Kamala
Joker
Harris
laugh.
stuff.
Okay, so, by the way, like, I guess it's good that she was cast as VP, because otherwise she would have been the heir apparent for the Joker part. Right? Jared Leto was out already. So in the next Suicide Squad, it would have been Kamala Harris laughing with that crazy
Wait,
Cesar Romero kind of giggle. Okay, here she was, trying to explain to Joe Biden that the Constitution is happy and no longer matters.
she
And Joe Biden's
literally
standing
just
there.
like interrupted
I
her.
remember the Constitution. I was there when they wrote it. I've been ignoring it for a year. And then he fell asleep. Here, this was from a Democratic debate.
You can't do it by executive order any more than Trump can do things when he says he can do it by executive order. Does the vice president have a point there?
Some things you can.
What a weird
Many things
world we
you
live in.
Let's let the senator answer.
Well, I mean, I would
Let's-
just say, hey, Joe,
Very
instead
excited
of
for
saying
D&D.
no, we can't, let's
My
say
college
yes,
is
we
doing a
can.
D&D campaign in the
Constitutional.
Strixhaven
We got a
College
Yes, we
setting.
can.
It'll be a lot of fun.
Get fucked.
Pardon me? Fucking
Playing
bastard.
Overwatch as
Yeah, that-
Widowmaker.
Jeez, Ben Shapiro scares me
sounds like you.
sometimes. It looks Ben Shapiro.
Why?
Ben Shapiro has.
What did he do?
He has like in his eyes. I can see he could kill someone if he wanted
What did he
to.
do?
You can see in his eyes that he has like the
You know what?
capacity to kill someone. If you look
You're
deep in his
not
eyes,
wrong.
you can see like if he needed to, he would without
he
question
needed
kill
to.
somebody.
I'm being murdered, you know. If he needs to.
I'm on the potty right now and I'm being murdered. And when I say potty, when I say potty, I mean podcast, not toilet.
Okay.
That's gonna be the name of this episode. Is gonna be on the potty.
On the potty.
Guys, you get the name now. You've been watching so long, you get the name of the episode.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa.
I'm gonna
Guys.
everyone
this
who got this far, I'm gonna send you a little gold coin in the mail. It's gonna go, and when you look at it, it goes ding.
Source for my friends in Fiji.
I'm gonna
In the mountains of morbid in the morbid
the
mountains
mines of Moria.
the mines of Moria.
The mines of Moria.
In the mines of Horia.
In Horia.
Horia. In
Did I
the
get-
mines of Horia.
Did I ever tell you about the time I got hate crimed?
You did what? When did you get the hate crime?
I was at school, and we were so me and my
Oh.
friends. I'm friends with like basically my whole friend group is gay. It's whatever. And we were we have this place we
Oh,
sit
no,
at
it
lunch.
has- Okay.
We have this. Well, it's relevant to the story.
I know. I'm just joking.
Yeah, I know. Okay, anyway, we have this place we sit every day, which is at the bottom of like a spiral staircase. And one day we were just sitting there, and then like a bracelet fell on us, and it was like a rainbow bracelet, and we were like, "Cool!" And we looked at it, and then just said "faggot." I was like, "Okay,
Okay.
damn."
You
And
gotta
I still
admit-
have that bracelet.
You gotta admit that's a little bit funny.
I think that's the best hate crime that's ever been done before.
The best one.
I would even say that's almost like a reverse hate crime. Like it's like kind of
Top
supporting
10.
us. It's giving us
Top
pride
10.
merch.
Top 10 hate crimes.
Top 10
Number
coolest hate
one.
crimes.
Number 1. Number 2.
Number
Number
one.
3.
It's just like images. It's with that song. Do you guys know that song that's on every like
Yes,
like
that
pic? It's
song.
like dun 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 dun. Dun dun
What?
dun 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 dun
If
dun.
you said
It's
the
like
words,
it's
I
like
probably would understand it more.
no, it's like a stock music.
What?
It's like stock music, and it's like there used to be these videos I watched that were just like 100 funny images, and then would just show you 100 funny
Why?
images with music in the back.
Why
I was
would
a
you
kid.
watch
I was like
that?
8 years old. Okay,
I was 8 years old, but I wouldn't be watching that.
they were funny images.
Nope. You've been lied to.
Oh, I found. Oh my god.
They were
So
actually bunny images.
do you remember? Do you remember exploding TNT?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
I found all of his music.
Really?
I found it
All of
all.
them?
I found every single
All of
music he's
them?
used. Yeah, I found them all. I found them all.
All of them?
I found all of them, dude.
All of
All
them?
of them.
Dude. Now that is pretty epic. Tell me more.
Dun dun. Doo doo. Dun 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 bum. Here, I'm sending you a playlist of all of his songs. You could. I've been listening to this playlist for
Oh,
like.
dude, this is Kevin McLeod.
Yeah, it's 150. It's 1,572 songs long, and I've been listening through it for like days. I love it.
Jesus.
What else is there?
I don't know. You tell me. What do you mean? What else is there for what? Ding, ding. Ding,
What's this one?
Jeez.
Oh my god. All of these are just extreme nostalgia trips.
Did you know that, like...
Oh my god, this one!
What one?
It's called Spasmatica Polka.
Spasmatica.
Look up Spasmatica Polka.
I know, look at Spaz.
Oh
Oh god. Oh no. Liam,
What?
as a joke, I just looked up the term spaz.
That's a slur in Europe.
I know, but I found a YouTuber, and he literally just does laugh you lose, trolling admins in GTA 5 RP.
I love reaction channels. They're so funny.
Dude,
Because they're like babies. They think they're making content. They really do like believe they're making content.
There's a really cool new Dragon Ball like fan animation that looks on par with the actual show. It was like 4 years in the making. And I was like, cool. Let's see what other people think of. I found 2 React channels, and they were completely different. One of them, like every single time someone was like, he stood up and was like, dude, no way, no way, and sat down, quiet, blank face, staring at the screen, even the cool fight scenes. And there was another guy that was like, dude, no way, no way, no way, and just said that over and over and over again. And it was such a dichotomy. It was so bizarre. Yeah. Hello?
Sorry, I'm looking through this music.
It was so silent. There was no
Ah.
other sound.
I love it.
You love what?
I love this
I
music.
love it. You're such a fucking boy. I love it.
It's so nostalgic. What's this one? I feel like this one was in a video game. I don't know, maybe. Did you look up Spasmatica Polka?
Not yet. I'm too busy looking at really cool Dragon Ball Z fights.
What's the builder?
Spasmatica.
The builder sounds familiar.
Polka. Oh, hold on. Oh my god, it's this song.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
What's Life of Riley?
Life
Oh
of
my
Riley.
god!
Life of Riley, Kevin McLeod.
Dude, these are so nostalgic.
Oh my god. It's this song.
What's
Meatball
Meatball Parade? What's Meatball? Okay, I know this one too. What the heck?
Kevin McLeod rock and Kevin McLeod horror.
I know like every single one of these has been played. Black
my God.
Vortex.
Kevin McLeod, Jesus Christ, he made so many songs.
Yeah, he did. He made so many. It's insane, and they're all free to use.
Dude, remember the Ultimate Showdown and Ultimate Destiny?
Yeah, of course I do.
The guy who made the song, he didn't stop. He made more.
The show
He's
must be go. What?
He's called Lemon Demon, and he makes some fucking weird and cool songs.
Wait, okay,
He
but
made a song called Two Trucks. It's about two trucks having sex.
this
Two
song
trucks having sex.
this song is
Two
called
trucks having
guys,
sex.
this
Two trucks having sex. My muscles involuntarily flex.
guys, this
Yeah.
this song is called The Show Must Be Go.
Where? Hold on, I'm looking at this.
I don't think I know this one.
Oh yeah, the show must be gone.
Okay, I know this one too. What the heck?
It's because everybody uses it. You get so used to it.
What is this one? It's just called Killers. That one sounds familiar. I don't think that's the first one. I think I don't know. What's Pamgia? Okay, I'm getting into more obscure ones that I'm not recognizing.
Pamgia.
Pixel Land.
Oh, I know this one, Pamgia.
Oh, I know Pixel Land. This one's so good.
Pixel Land. This Pixel Peeker Polka.
It's Pixel Land, one word. Exit the premises.
Big Mama.
Big Mama?
Big Mama's house.
Martian Cowboy. That's
What
so boring.
is Fun in a Bottle?
All these new ones are boring.
What new ones? Is he still making music?
There's all the ones that were like from 6 months ago on this Eric archive re-uploaded.
I'm looking at
Wait, Liam.
what?
I don't think I even saw your text in April.
What's text?
That one right there.
Oh, yeah.
What is this?
Also,
I wanted you to Photoshop.
Hold on. Now, why did Kevin McLeod get me to Ultraman? Superior
Oh my gosh,
8
this
Ultra
is
Brothers. Dude, Power Rangers is funny.
Power Rangers is
But-
funny, dude.
But have you heard of Power Rangers Mighty Morphin Remastered?
I haven't.
Okay, so Power Rangers, I have to show it to you sometime. Power Rangers Mighty Morphin Remastered is essentially they couldn't find any Super Sentai to adapt into a Power Rangers.
Okay.
So they're like shit. We have to redo something and like remaster it so that way we can have something to watch while we make the new Power Rangers.
Okay.
And for some reason, the guys who were making it must have gotten fucking bored as hell from editing it because everything is over edited to the extreme. Like instead of like Rita Repulsa when she comes out of her little egg thing and she goes instead of only going out of it like a normal show would and like how it was in the original, she goes out of it and then this like comic book explosion filter goes off behind her and like
Damn.
there's like stuff where like there's two characters fighting and they have like a Mortal Kombat 2 or they have Mortal Kombat like UI to like announce their names.
Awesome.
A big letters that say pwned appear behind both the screens and run away.
That's relatable.
There's so much weird stuff, and it just happens. And I think it's on Netflix. I think you can find it on Netflix. If I'm
Oh, hey, we're almost at 45 minutes.
dude, yes.
And I wanted to start a segment.
What is the segment?
We're gonna do one word stories.
Ooh, yes.
All
Yes.
right, Dominic, you start.
Okay. One
Day. Connor.
Man.
One day, man.
I
Wait, what did Connor say?
what did you say, Connor?
I said one day man.
Okay.
One day man. The
Ripper. Connor, it's your turn.
Connor, you got it.
Mangoes.
Windows.
One day,
I said mangoes.
one day, man. The Ripper Mangoes.
You're not very good at this,
gotta-
Connor.
You gotta participate.
You
Connor.
gotta try, or else the segment's not gonna be good.
Connor, this is our first. This is our first outing of this segment.
This is episode number 3. The first
It-
one.
The first one of the One World Wild stories, and you're ruining it.
Okay, well, starting over, Connor. If you don't
Let's
wise up,
make an order.
yeah,
You
it's
gotta make
me.
an order.
It's you, me, Connor. You, me, Connor.
Okay. So it goes from yeah. All right. You got that, Connor?
Okay, buddy.
Yes.
Okay. Let's all go all in.
Okay.
One.
Man.
Did.
Hold on. Did you say hid or did?
Did.
Did. Okay. So
Much.
Cocaine.
that
The.
Police.
fucked
His.
Mother.
Jesus.
whoops.
So.
He.
Struck.
Struck? Did you say struck?
Struck like a hit.
His.
No, it's
Oh, I
my
know.
turn.
That's Liam's.
The.
Face.
Of
Michael.
Sarah.
That's what I was thinking.
alas.
He.
Died.
The end.
Whoops. Okay. That was great, guys.
Yay!
Awesome job.
Great attempt.
I think
Great job.
if we published that, it would probably get New York bestseller.
Everyone
And
would
not
buy
that
it up.
hard.
No, this would be the most bought thing. I think, like the day you publish, or like
Yeah.
the week or something like
It's
that,
really
and then
not
you're
that hard.
golden. I could probably write some slop up and then have it.
I could probably
I
just
could
take-
write Butt Boy, Tale of True Horror, and then I could probably get that.
I could
The
shit
New York
into a
Times
printer and then publish that, and it would get New York bestseller.
And then shit, it'll become shit printer, and it'll be an office.
It would be
column.
called shit printer. Yeah. I
Or
wonder
Shinter.
what would that look like if you took a shit inside of a printer and then just printed out nothing.
Brown.
I guess, yeah. Unless I had like some beets or something.
Beets.
Yeah, beets, like a vegetable beets.
Okay, I was like,
I
was
ate
gonna be like,
I ate a
I was
pair
like,
of beets by Dr.
Beats
Dre.
headphones.
Beats headphones.
Dude, that sounds so scrumptious.
Liam, look at
Cook
your
that in a
messages.
casserole.
Should we have more segments? I like the
We
segments.
should have more segments.
Liam, look at your messages.
I'm going to 1 second. Did you do it? Did you put the man face on that picture of me? If you did, I'm gonna set it as the thing.
How do
Yes.
people understand this?
I did both the man face and the regular.
The regular.
Okay, I'm
The
downloading
regular
this.
face.
This is gonna be the thumbnail.
What? Show me.
Here, 1 sec.
Show me no thumb.
1 second.
I'm
one is-
waiting.
Horrible.
I know everything you're gonna do, and you know everything I'm going to do. Strange, isn't it?
Here it is. Oh, yeah, he just said it. Yeah.
No, do like.
No, I did a new one. That,
Oh my god.
Combine them both. Put the one on the top on the left side and have it be before, and then have the other one be on the right side and have it be after. That would be a funny thumbnail.
Put a little jar of salsa in my hand.
Yeah, put a little jar of salsa in this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have it.
Found this knowledge in Photoshop and put a jar of salsa in his
you
hand.
guys are so.
Okay,
This
just
is
take
hard.
the bottom one and just put
Yeah.
something in my hand. Anything in my hand.
Put me. Put me. in
Put
his
a little
hand.
picture of Dominic in his hand. In my hand.
Not even like cropped out.
Take-
Just
no,
a
the-
full photo.
The picture of him from the
The video.
video. Yeah.
What one? What one are you thinking of?
The
Wait.
royal
can
subject.
Oh yes, I can send you that.
Send him the
it was-
green screen one so we can
It
just
was
use that.
demonetized. It was demonetized.
Wow. That's hilarious.
I don't know how.
That's fair use.
Yeah, I know. It's stupid and it's ugly and it sucks. Yeah, you wanted it. Is let me try and get. I think it's actually on a black screen or something, so it should be easy to crop out. I think I did pretty good for what I was given.
By the way, that's
Okay,
that's my old hair. That's not what my hair looks like now. It looks like I have a comb over.
it's gonna be incredibly grainy.
Have you guys
But
seen
you-
my new hair? I
No,
shaved it
I-
all
I
off
don't think I
again.
have. Oh,
But that was a while ago, so it's kind of growing out again.
okay. I need to get.
You foppish loony. What?
Zipping to-
What?
What?
Sorry, I turned British for a second. What you gonna do? Put me in the loony bin?
the lady
Yo.
bin.
You're a bloody idiot, innit?
Okay, it's really poorly done, but just put this photo in your head.
No.
Why not?
Just
That's
no.
perfect. Okay.
I have
What
dignity.
are you putting in my hand?
I posted it.
Nothing. You're not doing a
Okay.
holding pose.
Yes, I am. I'm doing a thumbs up. Just put anything in my hand.
It doesn't work.
What do you
What do
mean
you
it doesn't
mean?
work? Just
You
put like
just
put a
drag and
Slim
drop.
Jim in my hand.
It's literally all about dragging. Oh wait, I
You just
actually posted. You know, guys, I don't think you know this, but I actually put. I put another video on my YouTube channel before then as a
Whoa! Whoa! That's crazy,
yeah,
man.
but I delisted it because I was so embarrassed.
That's hilarious.
What?
Well, I'm gonna hack your account now.
Hold on, I'm gonna try and download it.
I
can
know
find
your
the link.
passwords.
Oh, I have the link.
Well, we're on a podcast, so if we
I know.
watch it, it's public from now on.
No,
From
it's
then on.
private. Hold on, I think I can delist it.
Okay, you sure you want this to be on the VOD? It technically is a VOD if we're putting.
You're
Because
not
we're
gonna
putting
be
it on
able to
YouTube.
see it, so like,
What do you mean? Yeah, you will.
What? Yeah. Oh, you're actually gonna post it? Sure. It's. I don't care anymore.
You don't care anymore?
I don't care anymore. A reading project, but it's the first one, the video review format.
It's still
Hey
private.
guys, this is my first video. Hope you enjoy it. It's horrendous and cringy, I know, but hey, it's a start.
What is it?
It's a book review.
Oh, I don't care about a stupid book review.
No, but it's like has a bunch of video editing stuff. I did a squad a lot, and I have Trump.
I am not. Squad-a-law.
We're off.
We're
And then
off.
right after the squad a lot, there is Trump.
I'm not watching your book review.
Why not? I don't even know what it's about.
I'm just gonna put. I'm gonna
What
put it.
is that?
What is that? You?
Yes, that was me. And
Why do you look like
Yes.
you look like you're in like
I don't.
you look
I
like
don't
you're in
even-
court, like you're gonna be sent to prison.
I don't know what this was about. Hold on, I watched it too.
Squad-a-law. Here, I'll put it. I'll put this in the description.
What is it?
You
I
can
don't
watch
know
it
what
if you
this is.
want to. It's a book review, apparently. Squad-a-law, we're off. What? When do we stop this? We're at 50
I
minutes.
don't know. Why not? I don't know. This one we want.
Okay, we're doing one more segment and then we're ending.
Oh, I remember it. I remember what it was about. It was about a book about a bunch of different stories.
Okay, everybody, tell me your any like extraterrestrial experiences you've ever had,
Extraterrestrial,
like with
things-
ghosts or aliens, anything.
Okay.
Connor, you go first.
I haven't had any.
You haven't had any.
Okay, give me a scary experience. Is that Trump?
Scary experience. I almost died. I've almost died a multitude of times. I'm surprised I'm still alive.
Okay, what happened?
What?
So, yeah. So like, I think probably Chris Connor has told you all about it because he still reminds me to this day. But I was playing games with you guys, and I was eating a red vine, and I laughed so hard that it got lodged in my throat, and I almost choked to death.
L.
Wasn't big. It was like a tiny piece. I probably would have been fine, but like I was like making weird noises. And I was like, I'm gonna probably not do that. But like another one was I was in driving class. I was in driving practice, and I wasn't really paying attention. And then I put my turn signal on, and I turned to the left, and then there was a big truck on its way, and it didn't slow down. And so my driving instructor grabbed the wheel and pulled it, and that happened. And then I also what was the one I was thinking of? I keep having I keep having the phenomena. I don't know what it's about. I don't know how it's happened. But when I go to sleep, I'll have a nice dream, and for some reason, in the corner of my eye in the dream, there is just a shadow man just lurking. And it doesn't matter what it's about. It's literally just a guy standing there. He doesn't do anything. He just stands there. And that's every night for me.
I have a story where when I was little, I thought I was pretty little. I was pretty young. I thought I was gonna die, but there's no way I was gonna die. Anyway, I was camping with my cousins, and I went. So I was so there's this tree that fell over. So it was a huge tree, and the roots were coming up. So it was like a sideways tree, and the roots were out of the ground. And so I was like, "Whoa, this is awesome!" And my cousin was like on the other side of the tree. Okay, so I was like where I was like facing the roots of the tree, and then my cousin was on the other side, and it was real. I didn't want to go around. And he was like, "Hey, come here, bro, come here." I was like, "Okay." I didn't want to go around, so I just climbed the roots of the tree.
Yeah.
The ones on my hands, they both snapped at the same time. One of the roots went in to my abdomen really deep, and one of them went into my thigh. I couldn't walk for like a day, and I was bleeding really bad. And I thought I was gonna die, but I was actually pretty. It wasn't that bad of a cut actually. I still have a picture of it actually. I was bleeding a lot for a 6-year-old.
Oh wait, hold on. I just remembered. Remember when I went to the hospital for 3 days because I got so constipated?
No, what?
How about we don't talk about
That's
this
hilarious.
Connor knows all. Connor knows it all.
How about we don't talk about this on a podcast?
It's people talk about stupid shit all the time. It's I won't make it that gross. But anyway.
Podcast schmodcast. Let's talk about poop.
No, but it wasn't like anything to do with. So okay, I'll just say it right now. Get out of my system for the rest of time, hopefully. But anyway, I was it was in elementary school. I believe I'm 4th or 5th grade.
Okay.
And people made fun of me a lot.
Okay.
And I've always had that type of thing where it's like whatever people say about me affect how I act.
Oh, I found the picture. I'm gonna send it. Keep going.
And so for some reason, I don't know how this got into my brain, but somehow I thought that if I used the bathroom, if I like took a shit at school, then people would make fun of me and bully me. I don't know why I thought. That
Yeah.
is a bad thought.
It was the same thing in my thigh too.
Jeez.
I was
But
a
like,
baby.
but like, so I thought that if I took shit at school, someone would find out, and I would be ridiculed and bullied like hell. And I didn't want that, so I didn't go to the bathroom at all at school. Not even go pee. And so over time, I didn't go at home, other than going pee. And so for 3 months, I didn't take a shit once. And then one day I have horrible pain. And I'm like, Mom, my stomach hurts. And so we go back.
Claudine, take me to the bathroom.
And it turns out that I had so much shit, it went to my stomach, and I literally couldn't. I would get sick, and I could basically die.
That's like that episode of South Park where they shit out of their mouth.
And so I was stuck in the hospital for 3 days, and they had to put a giant tube down my throat, and I cried, screamed, and they put even after they tried to do giggle juice, I still kept crying.
Okay.
And then they had to forcefully shove it down my throat.
This reminds me of the time.
I think Connor, I think Uncle Jeff got me a 3DS game called Fantasy Life, and I love that game with all my heart. It's a very fun game.
In when I was
Fantasy Life 2 sucks ass. It's a mobile game, and I hate it. I hate it so much for what it did. It ruined it. Anyway, go on.
When I was in 1st grade, I had this teacher named Miss Tepner.
Tepner?
Yeah, her name was Miss Tepner.
That's a funny name.
I was terrified of her. I don't think she was that mean. I don't think she was mean, but I remember being so scared of her. I don't know what it was. But one day, I needed to pee so bad. And then I started to go. I didn't want to ask her to go, so I tried to get a pass from like somewhere. And she's like, "Hey, where are you going?" And I was like, "I'm sorry." And I went back to my seat, and I pissed myself.
Oh, I got
I pissed
detention.
myself.
I pissed
I've
myself
gotten-
in my chair. Yep.
Okay, I've gotten detention a single time in my
Hey, me
life.
too.
Only once, and it was for the stupidest reason ever.
What
because
happened?
I was very tired, and I was like, it was 7th grade. I was very tired, and I was like out of it. I was having a horrible day, and I was like, I was so like pent up. I was so mad, and any of my friends from school who are listening to this, you'll know right away when I say the words that I'm going to say. And so somebody, I was like, my teacher, I don't know if I should say his name, but my teacher of my language arts teacher of the 7th grade, who will not be named for right now for the public.
Okay.
His name is Mr.
He-
Johnson.
No, he said something to me, and I
Look at the
thought
picture I put in the
I
chat.
saw it.
he said something to me, and I thought
I love it so much.
I thought so. To me, in my tired, addled brain, I thought some kid in my class said like, "You're stupid, Dominic," or some insult to me. So I turned around. I wasn't even facing the teacher. I turned around and I yelled at the top of my lungs,
Okay, this one.
shut up!"
Oh yeah, I've done that before.
And then
Okay.
I'm
and then
not scared of you.
My teacher said, Dominic Adamo. I'm letting the dog out now.
You posted again? Why?
Anyway,
A different one. I fixed it.
Oh, you did actually. Yeah, you're right.
I yelled something to the effect of
I love it.
"Shut the hell up," and I heard the words every middle school student dreads, "Mr. Dominic Stephen Adamo." And I turned around and he looked at me and said, "After class," and I was like, "Oh no!"
You just
And
doxed
they
yourself,
said,
loser.
You have detention, and that's how I got detention. Oh, hold on!
My friend got detention. Okay,
I want to talk about this before we end the podcast.
I want to talk about something.
this. Okay, you say your story, then I'll say my story that I'm excited to say.
Okay, so my boy Christian, he was at this was in 5th grade. He was at recess, and we were like sitting by where the athletic kids played ultimate frisbee,
Yeah.
and there was a fight that broke out, and
Yeah.
my friend Christian, he got slapped in the face. He wasn't involved, and he got detention for being slapped in the face.
He was like the God, I don't know what I was gonna say for a second.
Yeah,
He was like the cannon fodder.
Yeah, he got slapped in the face and then got detention for it. It was pretty funny.
Oh, that's it?
That's it.
Okay. I'm gonna say the story I was after this one because you just reminded me of elementary school, like recess. So this one's gonna be quick, and I'm gonna go into a big one about one of the worst teachers I've ever had. Literally, it was a funny bad teacher, but this one was in elementary school, and I was walking around the recess, and all of a sudden there's like 30 children like circled around this one area on the playset. Walk over and say to one of my friends, "Hey, what's going on?" And I say, "Dude, check this kid out." And I look down, and it's this kid rolling around and eating the wood chips on the floor. and then he's like scarfed them down. And I'm like, Jesus Christ! And everyone's like, "Yeah, go for it!" And everyone leaves, and I walk away. And the same kid goes up and says, "Hey, what's up? How you doing?" And it's just a normal kid. I thought that was a funny one.
There was this oh my god. Sorry.
Here comes the big kahuna, the big mama of all horrible funny teachers. So I'm gonna say her name because she can't get me anymore. She doesn't know where I am, and I don't care anymore. Her name is Miss Nadeline, or the Nad as we called her, and she was a fucking crazy lady. she like so she was a science teacher in 8th grade, and she was it wasn't like she was evil, but not good at being evil. She was it's like, imagine if you saw like the worst, like, what would be a good one? If someone was torturing someone and they were really going at it and enjoying the act of torturing someone, but they were using pool noodles to whip them. It's like that. So like, she would she was an asshole to everybody, and it's funny because I have more knowledge about her than a lot of other people, and I have actual credible knowledge because a lot of people didn't do her like tutorial class, but I did because I need help. And she, every single day, it would always happen. She would get in the class. I'd be like, hey, Miss Natalie. And she'd be like, hello, Dominic. Sit down. 5 minutes of work. Then after 5 minutes, she'd start fucking crying. And she'd be like, why does everyone hate me? And I'd be like, I don't know. And then she'd be like, I'm going to go for a little bit. And for the rest of the time, gone, out of there. And she would like, in class, she had like a tally system. And if you did something bad, she would take a tally off. And if you had too much tallies taken off, she would
Wait, so she removed the tallies? That seems
Yes.
like
you started with 3 at the start of every class. And if you were, as she said, quote unquote, disruptive behavior, she would take a tally off.
why didn't she just like make a tally if someone
I
was
have no
disruptive?
fucking idea, dude.
That
Her
seems like
mind
it's
was
too
wild.
much work.
Her mind was gone. It was far gone. And so she would like, for one thing, she like we watched a video on like tsunamis. It was like we learned about tsunamis. We watched a video, the top 10 worst tsunamis caught on camera. And every time something would happen, she would laugh.
What?
So like, there's like a video of a guy, and like a building would fall over, and she'd start laughing. And then she was like, she said to us, "All right, she gave us the holy grail of implements: a big plastic bucket,
Okay.
a water, and a plastic divider." And she said, "Make a tsunami." And we were like,
What?
Miss Natalie, what the fuck are you talking about? And we were like, just do it. And
What? So she wanted you to.
So I said to her, Miss Natalie, how do you do this? And she said, she went, it's so easy. It's like this. And she walks over and she takes the plastic divider and she moves her hands back and forth really fast and then just makes a mess. And she's like, that's how you make a tsunami.
Awesome.
She walked away. She called asteroid space rocks, and I had the whole entire thing. We went on like a choir trip to like a theme park. And I bought a glittering rock and I called it the space rock. And I brought it to class. And like, Miss Nallen looked at the space rock and she's like, what is that? I'm like, well, it's not an asteroid. And she's like, 1 point off. There were 2 twins who were really cool guys. Shout outs to them. And they like to mess with each other like brothers do. Like they like do playful insults basically to each other. And it wasn't that bad. It was very small. It was minor. And one day they were taking things, albeit a little bit too far. They were like pushing each other around because they sat right next to each other. And the Nads turns around and goes, hey, you boys take your brotherly love somewhere else. And then took a tally off. And then I was walking away from class to go to the bathroom. And I had the habit of playing games like in the middle of class because it was so boring and shit. And one of my like table mates decided to be a little prankster, and he turned the volume of my computer. Because I always took precautions. I always turned my computer volume down, but I never turned my game volume down. And he turned it at the maximum. And then I walked back in the Karen world, and everyone's laughing, and the Nads is looking directly at me, eyes bug-eye wide, staring at me like I killed a man. And she goes, Dominic Adamo, how dare you? I was like, what? And then she like shows it, and I hear the game and like shit. And she also we were like doing an activity, and she walks over to grab something from the cabinet, and she's pretty short, and so she climbs up onto the counter and tries to grab it and stumbles and looks as if about to fall and fucking break her neck. And we're like, Miss Madeline, are you okay? She stops what she's doing, and she gets down and she takes a point off. We're like, what the heck? We were trying to help you. And she's like, no talking in my classroom.
Dominic, send photos of you.
Send photos of me?
Okay,
Oh,
I
like-
have
At least that have your body or upper body.
our
Okay.
vice principal stands in the hall near where me and my friends eat lunch.
Yeah.
And one time, I don't know, I don't know what happened, but one of my friends, his name's Garrett.
Yeah.
Something happened. He was like, "Son of a bitch," and the vice principal was like, "My virgin ears!" And he sent him to the principal's office.
Hey,
That's good.
not face photos.
He's
Photos of
16,
your
by the
body.
way.
Funny though.
He is 16 years old when this happened.
Jesus. What a bastard. Hold on, I have an image that I can snap out. It's
Okay,
funny.
are we ending the podcast here?
Hold on, wait.
It's been an hour and 11 minutes.
Wait. I need to post this really quick so you can see your reaction.
Okay, are we putting it on the podcast? Am I?
There, Connor, there's a full body photo of me. Weezer.
It's just like a nude.
Weezer.
Dude, I would freak the fuck out.
That'd be
if
hilarious.
I was dude.
Okay,
You want-
I'm
Dominic just sends us a full body nude.
I'm shutting it down. I'm shutting it down,
My
guys.
mom got into it. I like that one, Liam.
Are we ready? Are we ready to do our outro that we've been working on?
Sure. Now remind me.
My
Playtime.
name is Liam.
My name is Dominic.
And that's the show. Leave a comment saying that
Which of your favorite anime characters do you prefer naked? Send
What?
a comment to those below.
Leave a like if you
Excuse
think
me?
witchcraft is real. All right.
Mine is
I love you more than I
God.
love my family.
No way.